Hey Virgo, this is your Astro Tarot reading for the month of September, and I have to say happy birthday to you. We are now in your birthday season, so this is going to be a very interesting month in terms of changing your direction and also changing your support group. Yes, Virgo, lots of changes. So let me give you your first tarot reading for the first week in September, and let's see what the Oracle has to say. What information does it want to impart to you regarding what is going on in the month of September? And okay, here we go. Wow, you got some leadership cards here. Oh, some betrayal here, some disappointments. You know, there's some things going on in your love life that you're definitely going to be dealing with. Okay, and wow, there's going to be a search for happiness for you this month in your birthday, the beginning of your birthday season. So the first card with you was the King of Swords. The King of Swords is definitely a card of self-discipline, self-control, mind control, making some difficult or hard decisions. So there's going to be some difficult decisions that you have to make this month, but it's all about being in charge of your life, taking the leadership role, and doing the things that you want to do. Be your own boss in a sense, in terms of, guiding your own life. There's going to be some other things happening. Well, there's been some situations about love. So I don't know what is going on in your love situation. Has somebody disappointed you? Are you disappointed in the way love is going, or disappointed in the person that you have or want to have in your life? There's going to be a great chance to make some better money. Ooh, I'm going to tell you something. You got some great money cards. You have Empress. Empress is ruled by Venus. Venus is the planet of money. So there's going to be some opportunities coming for money, earning money. Slow. It's just slow money. This is not big money, but the money is stable. There's going to be some stable money. Also, let me just say this to you. You are in search of happiness, and if somebody has betrayed you in the past, guess what? You're going to look away from them and look for something better in your life. So what is going on the first week of September? You have Saturn, the planet of restrictions, and guess where it is? It is in your house of love. And it is going to be joined by a full moon lunar eclipse on the 7th. What does that mean? That means you're going to be changing some things in your love life. Changing the direction of love. Saturn is about restrictions. It's about seriousness. So if you're dealing with an unserious situation, you can expect for that situation to end soon. Taking risks. The first information card says taking risks. You may want to take a risk in love. Maybe you've been with a situation for a long time. You want out, you're afraid to be alone, you're not sure what's going to happen. This card is suggesting that you take a risk for something for the better in your future regarding your love life, because Saturn is a no-nonsense planet, and it's not going to let anybody stay in your life that's not serious. Security. You have some security issues regarding love. Maybe this is a very serious relationship. You've been in this relationship for a long time, and there could be some problems. You may feel as though the relationship is crumbling. You don't quite understand what it is. The thing about Saturn is that Saturn brings clarity. You don't know. Sit back and watch what happens around that full moon on the 7th. That full moon, that's a lunar eclipse, a very strong, considered a super moon. And it's a full moon. What does that mean? That means revelations, things are going to be coming forward, hidden information, things you didn't know about is going to be coming forward, and it might end your feelings about a situation in the situation, or, change your direction. It's like, I'm going to end this so I can start something better. Okay, openness means that you got to be open to making changes in your life, Virgo. Virgos can be, it's a caregiving sign. You hold on to things, you care about people, you care about situations, but you got to be open to change, something better. Saturn is going to bring clarity. It's going to bring out the clear nature of situations, especially your partnership. It's going to allow you to restructure, rethink, reevaluate your love life for the better. That full moon on the 7th is going to bring a possible ending in a love relationship, or a possible ending in the way you think things are going. And it's going to allow you to look for something better with that person or with somebody else. Oh, yes. That is going to bring some changes for you. Okay, now let's talk about that full moon. I had mentioned the full moon in your house of love. Listen, lunar eclipse, serious. Woo. Full moon, trigger for change. What needs to change? Is it you? Is it the person? Is it the situation? Okay, High Priestess saying you got to use your intuition when it comes to your love life, because you are definitely going to be dealing with that full moon. Full moons bring information that you hadn't known before or that's been hidden. Something is going to be revealed about your love life on the 7th during that full moon. Virgo, pay attention, pay attention. Absolutely. All right, now let's see what's going to be. What other cards are going to come out for that full moon? Okay. All right, things are going to be moving. You're definitely going to be spending some time reevaluating what it is. You've been depressed about a situation, trapped in a situation, disappointed in a situation, looking for happiness, looking for something better. Oh, things are going to be revealed. Secrets come out of the closet. Secrets. So, okay, let me just say, secrets going to come out the closet. Pay attention. Pay attention. This is going to be a time where you can change the direction of your love life or change the circumstances of your love life. You might be in a situationship that's not working and you've been holding on, waiting for it to work, and all of a sudden, boom, information is revealed, and all of a sudden you realize you are wasting your time. Or it could be the person you're wasting your time with, or the fact that, this could just be a romance and not a serious relationship, and it's not going to grow any further than that. And you just want to know what the truth is. You want to know the truth. Okay, so listen, on the 6th, Uranus, the planet of changes, is going to be in your house of career. Get ready. You're going to be thinking about something differently regarding your career path. You may think about redirecting, changing your career, changing your job, doing something different. Uranus in your house of career. Let's see what happens here. Okay. You're going to have to make a decision here because you definitely want more money. You want happiness. Of course, who doesn't want happiness? You're going to be changing. You might be deciding you may want to change jobs altogether. Okay? You might be deciding that you're wasting your time. You want something better. You may want to go back, get a different skill. The thing is that you want to be happy. Who doesn't want to be happy with more money? You want to enjoy what you're doing. You may feel as though you're headed in the wrong direction. You got to have conversations with people. These are what these cards are saying. And don't be reluctant in having conversations and asking questions. Ask questions, get information. Virgo, regarding your work situation on the 6th with Uranus entering into your house of work. On the 6th. It's in your house of work, but it goes retrograde. It's retrograde. It goes retrograde. It says, take inspired action. What are you inspired to do? What do you want to do? What is your spirit telling you? Okay, now this is very interesting. The sign of Virgo is in this card. Virgo, full moon in Virgo. This card is for you, Virgo. Revelation. We're talking about full moon. We're talking about revelation. There's something that you need to know regarding, what is happening, what is going on. Full moon. But this is regarding your work situation. What do you need to know regarding your work situation? Okay, what else can change when Uranus moves backwards and opens the door for clarity? Here we go. Second card, embrace the flow of life. Okay, you may want something better altogether. Embrace the flow of life. One more. Leave the past behind. Absolutely. You may want something brand new. One more card. Here we go. Go deeper. You want something deeper to happen in your life regarding your work situation. One more card. Here we go. And it says, we got 2 cards here. It says, reveal what needs to be seen. Use your intuition. Pay attention to what's being revealed to you, especially around that full moon on the 7th. And it says, step up and take the lead. That means be the leader. Now, you got the don't forget in the last hand, you had gotten the Emperor card. That means be in charge of yourself. Take the lead. Take the steps you need to improve your life. Don't be sitting around waiting for stuff to open. It means to move forward, shift forward. Don't be afraid. Virgo, don't be afraid. You are the sign of discernment. Use that natural born discernment of yours to decide what direction you should take and what direction you need to go in. Okay, now there's going to be a lot of things happening because we have in eclipse season, and one of the eclipses will be in your sun sign. New moon on the 21st in the sign of Virgo. You got to be careful with your health. How are you treating yourself? How are you dealing with stress? How are you eating? How are you sleeping? How are you managing yourself? You can overwork yourself. You can do too much. You may carry too many responsibilities, Virgo. That new moon on the 21st is going to say, listen, you got to stop something to have something better. You got to stop something that's causing you stress. You got to stop something that's causing you not to feel good so that you can feel better and move further in your life. Full moon, here we go. Well, there we go. Money. Okay. That new moon on the 21st solar eclipse. can open a door to make money. New moon means new direction. New direction to make money. Could be talking about work. You know, you had that Uranus in your house of career. That could be changing things for you, opening a new door. Regarding finances, whoa, here we go. Okay, let's see what else that new moon solar eclipse is going to bring your way in your sun sign on the 21st. Okay, there's going to be some decisions you have to make. Okay, got some money cards here, Virgo. Ooh, new things happening. Okay, letting something go. Finding things that make you feel part of a team. Decision making, money. Okay, balancing things, use your intuition, and staying away from people who lie to you, liars. You got to be careful with liars. You know, because you got that full moon lunar eclipse in your house of relationships on the 7th, and you may find out that you're dealing with a liar. Oh my God. What does that mean? You're going to be wanting something better for yourself. Why is that? Because on the 2nd, on the 19th, and the 21st, you're going to have planet Mercury, planet Venus, and this new moon in your sun sign, and you're going to want something better for yourself because this is your birthday season. Okay? Birthday season. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. It says door to personal and healing happiness. All happening for you this month to heal. Happiness. The door is open. Time to make some serious changes, Virgo. Let it go. Shift it. You want better love, you can have it. Venus is going to help you on the 19th. You want better understanding? Mercury goes your ruler. These are your ruler. Everything goes into Mercury, your ruler goes into your sun sign on the 2nd, helping you to communicate, socialize, think about what it is that you want. One more card. Here we go. Happy family. Okay, now we're talking about your associations, your inner circle. Are you around people that make you happy? If not, you're going to have to make some changes, all right? You are a caregiver and you have to make some changes. Journey, time to take a trip. Woo! This may be so, yeah, your birthday season ends on the 22nd, but this is the month full from the 1st and to the 22nd. The sun is in the sign of Virgo. It is time for you to think about what makes you happy, what brings you growth. You may want to take a trip, go somewhere, meet somebody, do some different things. You know, it could be a love relationship that you want to cultivate. But guess what it is? It's all about you, Virgo. It is all about you. All about you. Now, I got some good news for you. You ready? On the 18th and the 22nd, things are going to be in your house of income. You're going to have Mercury in your house of income, your ruler. And you're going to have the sun. Sun brings prosperity. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Wish, you get something you want. The wish card is here. What do you want regarding your money? Of course, you want an increase. Of course, you want an increase. Okay, good. That's work. You're going to be, okay, you're going to be working hard. Of course, you always do. Okay, be careful with depression. Be careful with people using you, mistreating you, feeling traumatized on your job. If you're feeling stuck, don't feel stuck. It's time to review your options and see what else is out there so that you can pay your bills and be successful and, you know, get the things that you want. You want to get the things that you want, Virgo. Okay? It's going to happen when from the 18th, 22nd, when you have Mercury and the sun, entering to your house of income. Your money can grow and flow and get so much better. So much better. Let's get some information cards. Abundance? Well, is that a sign for you or what? Abundance can come your way when that sun, and so on the 18th, Mercury, your ruler, enters into your house of income. And the 22nd, the sun grows and brings prosperity and abundance. New money opportunities can materialize after the 22nd, Virgo. After the 22nd. Woo, that is good. And you know, I got some other news for you. But before I do, Virgo, can you do me a favor? Can you click like and subscribe if you like my videos? Like and subscribe so I can send more of them to you. Thank you. Okay. KimAllen.com if you want to get a reading. But let me just say one more thing. On the 22nd again, Mars, the planet of energy, enters into your house of the mind. Ooh, your brain cells are going to be on full blast. You're going to be thinking, communicating, networking, doing more socializing. You're going to be with people, surrounding yourself with people that are worthwhile. And people that are doing things, let me just do Mars. Be careful of arguments. Oh, be careful of arguments. You may say something somebody doesn't like, or somebody may say something to you and you're not going to have it. I tell you one thing, the world is open. You're going to be meeting new people. Okay, there's some financial ideas. Confusion, be careful. Listen, oh my God, warning. Warning cards. With Mars entering your house of communication on the 22nd, whoa, there can be some nasty words exchanged. So if you go into some sort of meeting or trying to form an agreement of some sort, be careful, mindful of the words people speak, or be careful of your communication. But let me say this to you. Whatever you want, you can have. You have the tools in your hand to make things work, Virgo. So this has been your Astro Tarot reading for the month of September. You know, enjoy your birthday season. We got the first day of fall coming on the 22nd. Yay! In the meantime, Virgo, you grow this month. You grow. If you would like to know what else is going on in your chart, you can contact me at kimallen.com. That is kimallen.com.